Today I thought I would show you what seeds I'm sowing since spring has finally sprung, I think. So let's go up to the polytunnel and I'll show you. Today we're going to be planting the things, real summer things, the tomatoes and the peppers and the cucumbers and the chilies. So yes, let's get going. This is my homemade compost. Sometimes it's a bit lumpy, which is okay, straight for the garden, but not for little seedlings, so I sift out the big lumps. Now first of all, I plant them into these flats. I found that works best for me, just to start with. On the 25th of February, I sowed coriander, spinach, red cabbage, beetroot, lettuce, and more spinach, broccoli, cauliflower, kohlrabi, cabbage, and 2 lots of spring onion. And in here, already we've got the broccoli is coming up, and the cabbage is coming up. And there's one little cauliflower already since just the 25th of February. So I like to use this flat because we can get lots in here, and then when they're a little bit bigger we'll put them into one of these, and then each one of those will have a plant in it and not a snail. That will be going elsewhere, but each one of these has lots and lots of little plants in it. So we make a little one like this. Greenhouse polytunnel things. Right, so a lot of this is my own saved seed, because if there's something that I really like that does well here, it makes sense to do it again here. And also the seeds have learnt what our soil is like. They have a memory for that. They grow stronger. Some little Borsellino tomatoes. Like little money bags, these are. Borsellino, and today is the 2nd of March. Oh, yippee, it's no longer February. Oh. Number 1. Cover them up. I used to be very precious with how I used to do my seeds. I used to put one every, however many the distance was that they said. But now I just kind of, maybe you just get experience and you just kind of know. And if 10 of these come up, that will be brilliant. 10 of each sort. And some cherry tomatoes. Cherry tomatoes come up themselves. We normally write on this as well, don't we, when we sow? 2, 3, 26. Cœur de bœuf. Oh, so delicious with slices of mozzarella cheese and fresh basil. These ones oddly didn't do so well last year. The nice big ones that did do well I saved the seeds from, but plants were a little bit weaker than usual. It was a very hot summer, perhaps that was it. So that's all the tomatoes. And we'll do peppers, sweet peppers. I love sweet peppers. Oh. Freeze loads of them. That to me looks like an oat flake. Mm-hmm. And these will go in the polytunnel and outside. One year I had a plant that I thought had died, and it was a stick with a tiny sprout of leaves on the top, but we gave it a chance and it produced 70 peppers. 70. Right, what? Forgetting now. Sweet peppers. And then these ones are long red peppers. Oh, that sun's quite warm on my back. More up. Good contact with the soil, that's important. There we are, that's tray number 1. That sounds like the post person. I suspect it's the post lady if she's going that fast, because the post man doesn't go that fast. Oh, if there are lots of these this is old seed, so we might not get very good germination, but it certainly won't germinate in the packet. So it's got 2 chances. We're early enough that we can sow more. And if there are too many plants, we'll just give them to some poor, unsuspecting French person. So, in general, the French don't like spicy food. But we do. Let's put a little sprinkle over the top here. Now the dogs will go and chase the postie. Yep, there we go. Daily event. And if I say anything, it's worse. There we are, just one to say chilies. Last year I tried sowing these seed snail rolls because I was prepared for them to be revolutionary and to completely take over as my new fail-safe gardening method. However, it didn't work very well for me, and I've come back to my own trusty system here. It didn't work very well for me because for me it was difficult to know how much water they had, and because the plastic of the seed snail is up a little bit higher than the level of the soil, and there's not very much of a space for the air to get in and circulate, and they all got mildew, or when I stopped watering so much, they then another set just got too dry and died off. So I like these. There's space for the air to circulate here, and I can see when they've had enough water. This is very wet compost that they're in at the moment, so they'll get watered tomorrow morning. Yeah, it's my way of doing it. We all have our own way, but this is my way.